A little note I was thinking about in terms of my own journey of healing and self-development regarding the concept of support. I was reflecting the other day about when I had an injured arm and the type of support that I brought in order to fully heal it. And one of the, in addition to my Reiki and my macrobiotic remedies and tofu blasters and photon lights and crystal healing and shungite and so many wonderful things that I used, my energy healing patches. One of the things that I utilized was physiotherapy. And it really struck me when I was reflecting back on my experiences with physiotherapy, how the support that I learned there really is a very good analogy for the coaching support that coaches provide to clients. And I was reflecting on how not only did the physiotherapist at times have to do things for my arm and my hand and shoulder that would have taken so long and such a difficult learning curve for me to do myself. Actually getting in there and opening up bones and stretching tendons and reactivating nerves through certain type of massage, but also teaching me how to support myself. So not only did the physiotherapist be a coach to me in terms of quickening my own ability to function and heal myself, that was in alignment with my own healing. It wasn't making me dependent or disempowering me. It was supporting my healing so that I could get to the next level in an aligned, whole, truly healed way. But also teaching me how to support myself. And one of the things that I really loved was using my strong arm to support my injured arm in doing things that I thought I couldn't do on my own with my injured arm. So for example, when I went to brush my teeth, some very fundamental basic things that were challenging when I was healing my arm, I couldn't get the toothbrush to my mouth. My arm was too stiff, it was too seized, and just didn't seem to go. But my physiotherapist showed me that if I use my supporting arm to guide my injured arm closer to where I want it to be, in this case, holding my toothbrush to my mouth, that my arm could actually go that far, that much further, that much farther. And it was really amazing to me that if I had just been left on my own to figure it out myself, I don't know how long it would have taken me to get that toothbrush into my mouth and actually brushing my teeth with my injured hand and arm. But just by being taught a very simple technique of support and really relationship with self, that I actually have my own tools to help myself. In this case, my strong arm, my strong qualities, my strong aspects of self, that I can guide the injured part, my weakest link, in a powerful and effective way towards greater wholeness and functionality. So every day, as an example, I held my injured arm with my strength, with my gift, with my ability, my existing ability. So I supported my weakest link with my existing ability, my strong arm, and I would bring it in a few centimeters closer to my mouth. And at the end of the week, my arm was actually able to hold the toothbrush and I could start to make the motion of brushing my teeth. And in 2 weeks, I forgot that I couldn't do that. I was actually brushing my teeth and started to be able to sort of touch my head and scratch a little bit on my head. I still wasn't able to wash my hair on my own, but it was so easy. And it was just so clear to me how efficient it was for me to have this support, to have somebody telling me, you know what, you can do it on your own, but you actually have your own ability to do it. And here's how to do it: by using your supporting arm to guide your injured arm towards the next level that it can go to. And this it was life-changing for me to start to do these very small incremental actions using my own support system that I already have, just through the awareness that I could do that. And then also the actual physical help, or the actual functional help that the physiotherapist provided in opening up the bones and stretching in a certain technique, in a certain way, that, you know, I may have thought I could do it myself, but actually I wouldn't have known what I was doing and how to do it effectively. So really, this is the beautiful analogy of coaching, that the coach can do two things in this capacity to support you, to actually help you get to the next level by bringing in their tools, their modalities, to support the your aligned growth. It's not making you dependent or disempowering you. It's giving you a leg up in order to help the overall functionality of what you're doing, so that you know what it's like to be at the next level. You can ground yourself in your own power, and you can start to go forward on the right path. The other aspect is bringing awareness to what you're capable of doing, and bringing awareness to what in your own aspects of life, in your own character, in your own state of being, can be used to support your weakest link. And as I always say, we're only as strong as our weakest link. When my arm was injured, and my shoulder and my hand, I was very limited in what I was able to do, regardless of my other strengths. I had to strengthen that weakest link. And I also went through that, as many of you may know, for many years, healing my own chronic health conditions from birth. And that took about 30 years to fully resolve all of that, until I was about 30. So the same process applied, but it just was very clear to me how my physiotherapist was a coach to me in the way that I am a coach to my clients. And if you are interested in learning more about my health and energy coaching and my high performance and wellness coaching, where we focus on mastering our inner power through my capacity principle of conscious leadership and success, then please visit my website, Apona, APONA, healingmethod.com. That's APONA, healingmethod.com, or healthenergycoach.com. I'm Lidia, Lady Apona, and I'm here to support you with health, energy, and lasting power.